Referee for today's game is Mr. David Walensky. The umpire is Mike Compton. The linesman Tom Hoover. The line judge Eric Columbia, and the back judge is Tim McMahon.
Welcome to Spartan Stadium here at East Syracuse Manoa. It's Hall of Fame Day as we bring you Section 3 football here on Spartan Sports Network. Alongside Colin Powers, I am Tanner Jace, and we should be in for a treat here at Spartan Stadium. Colin, how are we doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm looking forward to this game. I think we're going to do great.
Currently, ESM welcomes Central Square. ESM's currently 1-0 on the year, coming off a 40-point win over Henniger last weekend. And the Red Hawks come in 0-1 to start the season off. They went and played Carthage last week, and they lost 40-0 as well.
We got two teams on the opposite ends of extremes from each other right now, going against each other.
Very different ends of the spectrum for both teams, especially on the outlook of the season so far. As we get ready for kickoff here on Spartan Sports Network. From the looks of it, it looks like Central Square will receive the opening kickoff. No official confirmation on that just yet. As it will be ESM returning the opening kickoff here to get us started at Spartan Stadium.
Number 23, Mason Clark to kick off for Central Square.
Mason Clark will be
Bill Moore and Jaden Ricabo back deep to receive for the Spartans.
Will be the place kicker for the Red Hawks today.
Bill Moore and Jaden Ricabo returning for ESM.
Clark's kick. Squibbed, fielded at the 40-yard line.
Kickup is covered off.
Will be marked down at the 39.
Ball is going to be spotted at the 39-yard line where the Spartans will have their first possession of the game, 1st and 10.
Robbie Clifford, the 2-year starter for the Spartans so far, was not the opening day starter last year. Acclimated to the starting role last year after some injuries early off in the season, and he's now in his 2nd season as the play caller for the Spartans. Taylor lines up in the backfield. Ricabo and a Morph line up to the left side for Clifford. It's a handoff to Taylor. Taylor on the far side edge. He'll get upfield. It'll be marked down at the 41-yard line.
He's across the 40-yard line.
Gain of a yard.
Tackled on the play by Central Square's number 4, Cyril Cecil. A gain of 2 on the play.
Actually, a gain of 2.
Down and 8 for ESM.
McDuffie moves in motion. He'll come to the left side of the field. 3 receivers to the left for Clifford. Hands off to Taylor. Taylor bounces it back on the near side. Taylor will be brought down. He'll be marked down
at the
at the
43-yard
43-yard line.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Third down and 6. Left hash for the Spartans on the 3rd and 6. As the Spartans will look to lead the chains really early on here in the first quarter. 10:47 to go here at Spartan Stadium. 3rd down at 6 for the Spartans. Clifford. Flag on the field. And we're going to get an offsides on the Red Hawks. So that will be enough to move the chains for the Spartans. That was Nathan McHale on the offsides call. Putting in that 3rd down and 11. More to the right side of the field along with McDuffie. With Cabo to hand and it's an early ESM turnover as Robbie Clifford could not get down in time on the quarterback sneak. He had enough yardage for the first, but was poked out last second. And the Red Hawks offense will head out on the field. 1st and 10 on 49-yard line. First look at the Red Hawks offense. Safety back for the Spartans. It's a handoff on the near side. That's the steal, and he was pushed back for a loss of some yardage.
Stopped in the backfield by a good Spartan tackle. He brought down back at the 47-yard line. It's a loss of 2. Moving 2nd down and 12.
Cecile on the loss of 2. 2nd down and 12 for the Red Hawks. Sabotica was Cecile to his left. Hand off, bounced out to the far side. Hand off, lost it. That's Lucas.
Braxton Lucas on the sweep. Brought down in the backfield by Junior McDuffie. Brought down back at the 45. Another loss of 2 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd down and long.
And it's an early tackle for loss for J. Neal McDuffie.
Central Square sitting at 3rd and 14 now.
So after the turnover, the Red Hawks so far not getting anything going on offense. Currently 3rd and 14, 9:06 remaining here in the first quarter. Sabotica empty backfield. 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. He'll drop back to throw. Looks right, rolling right. He's got the pressure brought. He'll have to take it and run with it.
Sabotica on the quarterback scramble.
Khalil Coleman in on the tackle.
Midfield. Pursued on the play by Khalil Coleman.
He'll be marked down
He's spotted at the 47-yard line, a gain of
at the
2 on
47.
It'll be 4th down for the Red Hawks.
So 4th and 12 coming up for the Red Hawks. And a very empty possession early on here for Central Square, as this will give the ball right back to the Spartans. That's Ryan Fleischman, the punter for the Red Hawks right now. Back to return is Phil Moore for the Spartans. And we get a flag thrown on the field. And we're going to get an offside on the Spartans.
It's an offsides penalty against the Spartans.
They'll make it a 4th and 7 for Central Square.
Into ESM territory to the 48-yard line. It'll be 4th down and 7.
Still looking like they're going for the punt. Just a couple yards forward.
Pushes Moore back in terms of distance. He's now at the 10-yard line. The punt by Fleischman. That one's going to head for this boundary line. And it'll be marked out of bounds at around the 21-yard line.
22-yard line.
22.
26-yard punt. ESM will start their 2nd possession of the game from there, 1st and 10.
Clifford back out after the fumble. 2nd offensive possession of the day for the Spartans. So far, it's been Dwelle Taylor on the ground for the Spartans, 2 carries on 4 yards. Dwelle lines up to the right of Clifford. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. McDuffie. Clifford's going to air it out. He'll get it to Moore, and Moore is going to be marked down at around the 26-yard line as it's complete on the far side.
Central Squares number 23, Mason Clark. Tackled at the 27-yard line, a gain of 5 on the play.
line there,
That'll
not
be
26.
second down and 5.
Second and 5. Last week for Robbie Clifford, he was 3 of 5 on 41 yards and a touchdown. Off to an early completion here. Taylor on the far side knocks a man over.
Taylor around the corner down the sideline.
He'll be marked down at the 35-yard line. And it's enough for a first.
First down.
Taylor was the featured back last week in the win against Henniger for the Spartans. He had 7 attempts on 87 yards and a touchdown, and he's already off to a fast start on 3 attempts for 12 yards here on the second possession for the Spartans. Cook and McDuffie lining up to the right. Correction, McDuffie now in motion. Ricabo and Cook to the right. That is Moore in the backfield now. He'll get the handoff.
Phil Moore on the carry. Out across the 40-yard line.
And he will be marked down at the 41-yard line in ESM territory.
Ball's going to be spotted
Actually
right
marked down at the
40-yard
40-yard line.
It's a gain of 5. It'll be second down and 5.
Second and 5 here in the reset. Clifford in the backfield. Hands off to Taylor, miss it, and Taylor's going to be dropped for a loss of gain.
Taylor hit in the backfield by a group of Red Hawk tacklers. No gain on the play. That'll be third down and 5.
Taylor gets back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and 5 on the 40-yard line. Here with 6:46 remaining here in the first. McDuffie, Ricabo. Line up to the right. Moore, looks left side, has Moore down on the go ball. That ball is bobbled out of the hands of Phil Moore.
Pass intended for Phil Moore is.
And it'll be 4th down and 5.
It'll be 4th down.
Almost had a big play there on the go ball as Clifford gets his first incompletion of the day. 4th down and 5. The offense will be staying out on the field for the Spartans. Ricabo and Moore line up on the near side with McDuffie lined up on the far side. Taylor, as Clifford will move back, this will be a pooch punt, as that one's going to roll past. It'll be downed at the 28-yard line in Central Square territory.
Pretty sure that's the 23-yard line there,
Central
Tanner.
Square will start their second possession of the game from there, 1st and 10.
Central Square going for their second offensive possession of the game. Let's see if it'll be any better than that first run.
Sabotica marches back out there. Cecile lines up in the backfield with him. Donardo, Lucas off to the near far side of the field. Sabotica takes it and runs to the far side of the field. He'll get to the line of scrimmage.
On the quarterback draw.
And it'll be marked down.
Close to the 25-yard line.
It'll be a gain of 2 on the play.
Ball's going to be spotted right on the 25. A gain of 2 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 8 following the officials' timeout.
As we head to timeout here on Spartan Sports Network, we'll be back with you out of this timeout break momentarily.
This high school gym used to be packed most nights. Not anymore. Do you know why? Because bad behavior by fans, especially adults, has caused a shortage of game officials across the country. You see, without officials, we can't have sports. Don't let this become reality. It's time for a change. Let's bench bad behavior for good.
Central Square with another, popped it right over. Runs up for tackle. Oh, he got walked halfway across the field right there.
Mason Clark on the pitching catch from Bodie Sabotica. That's enough for a first.
Across the 35 out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 13 on the play and good for a Red Hawks first down.
Ball will be marked down
at tackle was made by number 8, Jaden Radell.
Marked at the 38-yard line. So far better than their first position.
Little pitch and catch action to get this drive going. First down and 10, ball on the 38. 5:07 for the Red Hawks. Currently tied at 0 here in the first quarter. Donardo in motion.
Flag on.
There's a handoff to Cecile, but we'll get a flag on the field before the play even gets going. And we're going to get a false start on the Red Hawks.
Penalty's going to take the ball back to the 33-yard line, first and 15.
5-yard penalty for the Red Hawks. It'll be first down and 15 on the 33. 4:58 remaining here in the first quarter. Tied up at 0. Sabotica with Cecile in the backfield. Lucas moves in motion. Handoff to Cecile inside the tacklers. And he'll be marked down
the ball carrier on the play.
At the
34 at the 34-yard line.
34-yard line. Gain of 1.
It'll be second down and 14.
Red Hawks offense looking for their first points of the year. Struggled in the loss against Carthage, 40-0 last week. Sabotica hands off to Cecile. Cecile will bounce it to the near side. He's hit once, and he's mauled down by multiple ESM tacklers on the play.
Hit first in the play by ESM's number 9, Kamari Jones.
Jones there to make the initial stop.
Brought back down at the 32-yard line. It's a loss of 3. It'll be third down and 16.
Sabotica was 9 of 20 last week with 102 yards, throwing 2 interceptions in the loss against Carthage. And Cecile has 17 attempts on 29 yards last week for the Red Hawks. Snap, Sabotica rolls to his left. Has a man off the fingertips of Braxton Lucas. And it would have been enough to get him back across the line of scrimmage.
Complete, intended for number 9, Braxton Lucas.
It'll be fourth down and 16 on the 32-yard line. Ryan Fleischman comes out for his second punt of the day. Fleischman's punt. Moore will field it as it's off his front hand at the 30. Moore bounces to the near side, breaks a tackler, and he'll be brought out of bounds near the Central Square sideline. He'll be marked down at the 43-yard line as Robbie Clifford marches the ESM offense out there for their third possession of the day, as it will start on the 43. Hand off to Taylor. Taylor running inside the tackles. Pushes his way forward past the line of scrimmage, past the 45. He'll be marked down at the 47-yard line.
It'll be second down and 6.
6 yards to go before a reset of the change. Moore will head to the far side of the field. Taylor heads to the near side. McDuffie in the backfield with Clifford. Clifford hands off McDuffie. Flags thrown on the air. McDuffie makes a move. He'll get through the 50 into Central Square territory.
Near midfield, but there is a flag on the play.
Penalty on the Spartans. We'll push them back 5 yards. Will be second down at 11. It'll be a false start on the Spartans.
False start penalty against ESM. Ball will back up to the 42-yard line. It'll be second down and 11.
Second and 11 at the 42-yard line.
McDuffie in the backfield once again. Taylor goes out as the wide receiver. Clifford looking left. He's got Moore. Moore on the pitch and catch. Moore gets past the 50 as he'll be brought down by Braxton Lucas at the 49-yard line in Central Square territory. It'll be a gain of 7. And it'll be set third down and 4 as we now have an official timeout for an injured player. We'll be back with you out of the timeout break here on Spartan Sports Network.
Caught by Phil Moore out to the 49-yard line, cross midfield into Central Square territory. It'll be third down and 2.
Looking for a spot to kick back with friends or grab a bite with the family? Since 2010, Trappers 2 in Manoa has been the place to be. From awesome pizza to pub favorites, there's something for everyone. Got a party or special event? We got you. Inside, outside, or at the brand new sandbar on the patio. Plus, don't miss Thursday trivia, volleyball leagues, and more. We're proud to be called the Cheers of Syracuse. Come hang out at Trappers 2, where good times are always on the menu.
Back out of the timeout break here on Spartan Sports Network. Clifford takes it on the keeper, and it looks like he did get past the line of gain on the third down. And he'll be marked down at the 46-yard line. And it's enough for ESM first down. Minute 19 remaining here in the first. Cabo to the far side of the field, McDuffie on the near side. Taylor lining up in the backfield with Clifford. Clifford looking right. He's got McDuffie down the field and just puts it a little short and long for Robbie Clifford on the first down shot.
Coverage on the play by Central Squares number 7, Jack Scardino. It'll be second down and 10.
Two tight ends move in motion on the far side of the field for Clifford. And we're going to get flags down as we get a false start on the Spartans, driving them back 5 yards.
False start penalty.
Be second and 15.
Drive the ball back to the 49-yard line, second down and 15.
Not something you love to see, but I feel like they can manage this.
Already dealt with one false start penalty on this drive, the second one of the drive with 51.2 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. We're tied up at 0. Spartans looking to find themselves in the end zone for the first time today after putting 40 points up on Henniger last weekend. And the Red Hawks currently looking for their first points of the season after losing 40-0 to Carthage. Low snap, handoff Taylor. Taylor bounces inside the tackles, bounces out to the near hash, and he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. In right
across midfield into Central Square territory, brought down near the 45-yard line. Tackle was made on the
It'll be
play by
third down and 9.
62 Jack Taskey.
27 left on the play clock. We will get
It'll be third down
one
and
more
9.
play out of this, it looks
We'll
like.
get one more play here in the first quarter. 20 on the game clock, 17 on the shot on the play clock. More to the left, more far side of the field. McDuffie near side. Taylor in the backfield. Riddell, the tight end, whistles. And we'll get a timeout taken on the field by the Spartans with 5.2 left on the clock. We'll be back with you out of the timeout break here on Spartan Sports Network.
Hey, conductor, how about something new? You played this last year. Come on, get your head out of your sacks.
Shh, we're trying to hear.
Well, I'm sick and tired of hearing your kid play the wrong notes. Where's my kid's solo?
At least you can see your kid. Why is my kid stuck way in the back?
The conductor only plays his favorite.
My kid heard that solo!
You saying I did?
Yeah,
Come on! What's wrong with you?
What? Come on, are you blind?
Oh, come on! Oh, what a bad call! You have no business being out there. Terrible!
You know, I'm a person too.
Around the 30-yard line.
Breaks through, brought down shy
Strong
of the
last
30
play of
at
the quarter right there.
31-yard line. It's a gain of 14 yards and an ESM first down.
First down on the 14-yard rush, as that's the final play of the first quarter.
With our score tied at 0.
And after one quarter of play, we're currently tied up at 0-0. And we'll head to another timeout break here on Spartan Sports Network.
And hamburgers, hot dogs, french fries, cheese fries, all types of candy, snacks, and drinks.
Back out of the break here on Spartan Sports Network. Beginning of the second quarter here. Spartan's currently driving. They're on the 31-yard line in Central Square territory. Low snap, handoff to McDuffie. McDuffie runs inside the tacklers. He gets to the sideline.
To the 10, into the end zone.
McDuffie breaks up the middle and with a stiff arm, a couple of
And McDuffie puts 6 points on the scoreboard for the Spartans.
It is a 31-yard touchdown run.
31-yard rush for the touchdown. One great way to start the second quarter.
One thing that this ESM offense will do, will give you different looks at running back between Moore, Taylor, and McDuffie. And this is Jude Rudnick in on for the PAT currently. And it's a low liner, and it's good. The Rudnick PAT is good, and it's 7-0 off the opening play here in the second quarter.
And Central Square 0.
McDuffie gets his second touchdown of the year on the ground, as it's an ESM lead, 7-0 in the second quarter. McDuffie had 64 yards on the ground last week against Henniger. It was one big one. It was a 64-yard touchdown. And so far today, he's got 31 yards on a touchdown as well. It sends Rudnick out for the first time today on the kickoff unit. Lucas, number 2, on the return for the Redhawks.
Jude Rudnick to kick off for the Spartans. Braxton Lucas and Connor Card back deep to receive for the Redhawks.
Card is the other returner for the Redhawks. Low liner for Rudnick. That's fielded by Diggin. And he gets met by some ESM tacklers. Blake's one. He'll get near the 30-yard line off the kickoff return.
Number 21, Landon Diggin on the return. He's out to the 30-yard line, or Central Square will start 1st and 10.
So far for the Redhawks, nothing moving offensively. 2 3 and out so far for the Redhawks. Team looking for their first points of the year so far. Lucas lining out on the far side. Card on the near side for Sabatica and Cecil in the backfield. Lucas moves in motion. Sabatica moves to his right, fakes the pass to Lucas. Dumps it off to Lucas. Lucas pushed across near the 40-yard line. He'll be marked down at the 40-yard line. It's enough for Redhawks first down off the pitch and catch for Central Square.
That's a gain of 10 yards and a Redhawks first down.
McDuffie back as the safety for the Spartans right now. Lucas in motion once again. Sabatica moves to his left. Dumps it off to Lucas. Lucas off the hands.
Sabatica's pass incomplete, intended for Braxton Lucas. Second down.
Brings them to 2nd and 10 here.
Bodica drops back to throw. He'll look left. Go ball. He's got a man downfield. That one just a little too far for Pelosi. McDuffie back in coverage. It'll be 3rd down and 10.
Coverage by J. Neal McDuffie. It'll be 3rd and 10.
Sabotica lines up with Cecil in the backfield. Pelosi on the near side with Lucas, Card over on the near side. Cecil moves in motion. It'll be 5 wide for the Redhawks. Cecil moves back in motion. Sabotica moves left. Pressure brought by the Spartans. Subotica's got to get there. He's wrapped up immediately by Robinson, and it's going to be a loss of yardage on the play for the Red Hawks.
Scrambles, but is dragged down out of bounds by ESM's number 13, Eric Robinson. Brought down short of the line of scrimmage, back at the 38-yard line, a loss of 2.
Loss of 2 yards on that one.
That will send the putt team back out for Central Square as Ryan Fleischman heads back out there. So far, nothing going. Big time for the Red Hawks offense. Little movement in terms of the pitch and catch game for Subotica and Central Square with a few first downs. Muff snap, Fleischman's punt. That one will get some air time. Moore fields it around the 35-yard line. Makes a man miss. Bounces inside. He'll be marked down at the 41-yard line as Clifford in the Spartans offense.
To the 41-yard line. First
start with on the 41.
ESM.
Looks like Moore lined up in the backfield with Clifford. Cook on the near, actually Ricabo on the near side. McDuffie in motion for the Spartans. It's going to be a handoff to Taylor, and we'll get a flag before the play. And it looks like we will get a false start on the Spartans offense.
False start penalty against
they'll start
ESM.
the drive
We'll
off
take
with a
back to
first
the
and
36,
15
First and 15.
in their own territory. Cook near side of the field for the Spartans. Taylor in the backfield with Clifford. Clifford, handoff Taylor. He'll bounce it off to the far side. He'll get a few of the penalty yardage back.
Chloe Taylor on the carry. Bounces outside. Dives down near the 40-yard line. Ball's going to be spotted at the 39. It's a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 12.
Gain of 3, taking him to 2nd and 12. They've been put in a position like this past couple drives, I feel like.
Definitely some issues on the line of scrimmage in terms of pace and timing with the snap. Cook, Ricabo, Riddell moves in motion. McDuffie in the backfield for the Spartans. Handoff McDuffie. He'll go up the near side, runs in between the tackles. Flag thrown on the ground. He'll get back to the original line of scrimmage. And he'll be marked down at the 44-yard line as we're going to get a holding on the offense as this will push back the ESM offense once again. So we'll make it 2nd and long once it.
Holding penalty called against ESM. We'll take the ball back to the 29-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 22.
.22 yards to go for the Spartans. Clifford with McDuffie in the backfield. Riddell moves in motion. 2 receivers to the right for Clifford. Drops back to throw, looks right. Little bubble pass for Moore. Moore trying to break one, can't get a hole loose.
Solid hold on his ankle there.
Mason Clark brings down Moore.
Brought down by Central Square's number 23, Mason.
And it's going to be a loss of a yard on the play as it's now 3rd down and 23 with 9:08 remaining here in the second quarter. Once again, penalty trouble pushing the Spartans back here in this first half. Riddell the tight on the near side. It's a handoff. Blockers for McDuffie. McDuffie gets by a few. He'll get past the 35-yard line, marked down at the 36-yard line.
After he crosses the 35, he's able to get up to the 36-yard line. Gain of 8. It'll be 4th down and 15.
Duffy once again on the 8-yard gain. Brings it to 4th down and 15. So back to the original spot on the false start earlier in the drive. Clifford lines up with Taylor near him. 2 wide receivers, 1 wide receiver on the left and the right. Clifford moves back near the 25-yard line, and it's another punt for Clifford. That one gets some hang time. Card bobbles it. Ooh. Ball on the ground, and Moore recovers it on the muff punt by Connor Card. And the Spartans get an immediate shock of momentum as they'll take over in Central Square territory on the 29-yard line.
1st and 10.
Definitely one of the better outcomes ESM could have had there. Not so great for Central Square. Not getting another chance to try and get some more yardage with their offense there.
After a penalty field drive for the Spartans, Spartans now find themselves in Central Square territory after a month punt, as the Red Hawks will have to continue to wait to get the offense back out on the field. Bad snap, handoff McDuffie, and he's brought down immediately. It's number 55, Colton White, in on the stop and the tackle for loss. Once again, the Spartans will find themselves behind the chains. 7:36 to go here in the second quarter. 2nd down and 15 on the 34-yard line. ESM currently leading 7-0 off of a 31-yard touchdown rush by J. Neal McDuffie. Taylor will head to the far side of the field with Moore. Rydell the near side tight end, and McDuffie in the backfield. Handoff, snap to McDuffie. McDuffie bounces it off to the far side, breaks a man, miss, again. Stays up on his feet, and McDuffie finds the end zone once again. Man down on the field, that's Colton White for the Red Hawks.
We do have an official's timeout.
We'll be back with you momentarily after the injury break. It's currently 13-0 ESM with 7:04 remaining here in the second. We'll be back with you momentarily on Spartan Sports Network. Back out of the injury break here on Spartan Sports Network. The PAT for Rudnick is good as he puts that one right down the middle as he's 2 of 2 on the day for PATs, and it makes it a 14-0 lead for the Spartans here with 7:04 remaining here in the first half. Kind of a running back change for Coach Keyser and the Spartans. Jamil McDuffie been getting most of the snaps here as he's been breaking off these long touchdown passes. Your thoughts on that, Colin?
You know, it might be a bit of a change, yeah, but I think it's been doing them really good. He's now gotten them up to – he's gotten 12 points for ESM. Jude Rudnick getting the other 2 PATs. Like, I don't see it. I feel like it's definitely something good. Might as well keep going with it if it keeps working.
In terms of production, currently McDuffie on 4 attempts has 68 yards on the ground and 2 touchdowns. Rudnick comes back out for the kickoff. it's not like Taylor's been doing. He's been doing really good in terms of production. He's got 39 yards on 8 attempts. He's already got more. He's already got more touches already than he did last week against Henniger. And Brody Subotica in the Red Hawks offense been patiently waiting to head back out on the field, and we'll get an opportunity to do so right now. Rudnick. That one gets some air. That one's going to be fielded at the 15. Fielded by Diggin. Landon Diggin, he finds the near side of the field.
All the way up.
Diggin down the field, past the 50, brought down by Robinson at around the 45-yard line. He's going to be marked down at the 44-yard line in ESM territory. In a shock of momentum once again in the special teams department, as Central Square finds themselves in ESM territory for the first time today.
Let's see if they can keep this momentum and bring it all the way through. I know their offense has been struggling a little bit with this, but after a rush like that, you gotta hope you can keep all of that momentum.
Huge play by the Central Square special teams department. Subotica lines up with Cecile in the backfield. Card and DiNardo on the near side. Handoff, Cecile, far side, in between the tacklers. He's wrapped up by Riddell. And he's going to be brought down near the 40-yard line, marked down at the 39-yard line.
40 to the 39-yard line for the Red Hawks, a gain of 5.
And it's going to be 2nd and 5 off the gain of 5 for the Red Hawks. 6:30 to go here in the second quarter, with ESM currently leading by 14 points here on Hall of Fame Day. Currently, McDuffie's the safety in the back. 2 middle. 5 guys on the line of scrimmage for the Spartans. Cecil gets it, bounces it back on the near side hash. Makes contact hard with an ESM defender. He'll be a yard short of the first down. It'll be 3rd down and 1 to go with 6 minutes left here in the first half. Lucas, the tight end on the near side. Handoff, Cecil. Bounces it inside the tackles once again, and Ricabo will bring him down. Not before the first down marker. And it's a movement of the chains for the Red Hawks, as we've got a Central Square lineman down on the field. We'll be back with you out of the injury timeout here on Spartan Sports Network.
From the ESM 27-yard line following the officials' timeout.
Back out of the official timeout break here on Spartan Sports Network. Brody Subotica leading the Red Hawks offense back out on the field. Shotgun formation for the Red Hawks. McDuffie, the safety, back. Handoff, fakes the handoff to Cecil, gets it out to DiNardo on the far sideline, breaks a tackle, and he'll be brought down near the 20-yard line, marked down at the 22-yard line, as the Red Hawks are approaching their first red zone drive of the game.
25 to the 23-yard line. There's a pickup of 4 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 6.
Card, the far receiver on the near side of the field. Handoff to Cecil. Cecil's met immediately. Actually, handoff went to somebody else. But multiple ESM linemen there on the play to bring down DiNardo.
Brought down On the play by ESM's number 15, Ian Wilson. Play loses a yard for the Red Hawks. It'll be 3rd down and 7.
4 minutes to go here in the first half. Sabotica, Cecil in the backfield. Card and DiNardo on the near side wide receivers. Flags thrown before the play. And we're going to get an offsides on the Spartans. So it'll be 3rd down and 2 to go as this moves the Red Hawks into the red zone.
Red Hawks having the closest chance to score that they've had all game so far.
Got some things going here on this drive offensively for the Red Hawks. And we're going to get
a lot of movement there, and did not look like the ball got snapped.
We're going to get a false start on the Red Hawks. Looks like a hard count.
False start penalty will bring the ball back.
So this will negate the 5-yard penalty they just got from ESM. So we're back to 3rd down and 7. As this now brings them out of the red zone.
Still have a pretty solid chance to score.
So far on this drive, the Red Hawks look in control and in motion.
And if not score, they're at least going to hopefully
Sabotica looking left, brought down.
Never mind.
It's a loss of the game. Dwelle Taylor on the sack. He pushes Sabotica back to the 40 near the 40-yard line.
Back at the 36-yard line. That's a loss of 12. And it'll be 4th down for the Red Hawks.
4th and 19. Looks like Brody Sabotica currently staying on the field right now. And we're going to get a timeout on the field called by the Red Hawks with 2:40 to go here in the first half. We'll be back with you out of the timeout break here on Spartan Sports Network. Out of the timeout break, Central Square elects to kick this one. Will elect to punt this one after the Dwelle Taylor sack. Fleischman once again onto the field for the punt. He'll be near the midfield line. Moore currently back. He's near the 15-yard line. Fleischman's punt. Blocked! Met by an ESM defender. That ball is caught in the air by Ian Wilson. And what looked to be very, very tight starting field position for the Spartans. The punt is blocked, recovered by Ian Wilson, and the Spartans will be near the midfield line, open up this possession once again with a 14-point lead with 2:28 remaining here in the second quarter. Ball will be placed on the 49-yard line in Central Square territory after the block punt. Currently, the offense has been J. Neal McDuffie today. He's got 2 touchdowns on 68 yards and only 4 touches in the backfield. He currently lines up in the backfield with Clifford. Ricabo will line up on the near side. Rydell the near side, tight end. Moore on the far side. Rydell moves to the far side of the field. He's the man in motion. Clifford, handoff, McDuffie bounces it to the far side.
up.
Lead blocker and more. First down and more for J-Neal McDuffie, and he'll be brought down at around the 35-yard line, as that's enough for a first down for the Spartans. As we head to the 2 minute, as we had the 2 minutes here in the first half. Handoff, McDuffie, near side. Gets around some blockers, flag thrown on the ground. He'll be wrapped down and brought down by Braxton Lucas at around the 32-yard line. The flag's down on the field.
Made by Central Squares number 23, Mason Clark.
And we'll come back as the penalty marker is on the Spartans. As we get a push in the black.
The ball back to the 45-yard line. It'll be first and 20.
Pushing them back 10 yards for first and 20.
On the 10-yard penalty, the tight ends head off the field. Caleb Cook comes on the field for the Spartans. Cook, the far side wide receiver, Moore, and Ricabo, the near side wide receiver. Ricabo heads in motion. We'll get whistles out on the field, and it's an ESM timeout to blow the play dead. So with a minute 32 here in the first quarter, it's a first down and 20 out of the timeout break, with ESM currently leading by 14 here on Spartans Sports Network. Back out of the timeout break, minute 32 left in the first half. Clifford, empty backfield for him. Two receivers to the right, two to the left. Ricabo moves in motion on the little touch pass. Ricabo trying to get to the edge of the field and will not. He'll be brought down by Ryan Fleischman on the loss of. So it's a loss of a yard for Ricabo. Second down, 21 to go. Right into the minute mark here in the first half, with ESM currently leading by 14. ESM's got one timeout left if they decide to use it. Ricabo and Moore, with McDuffie currently lined up at the tight end spot to his left. Two receivers to the right. That's Taylor and Cook. Ricabo in motion again. Ricabo takes a block. Trying to go downfield. More on the jump ball. It's through his hands. And it's an incomplete pass for Robbie Clifford.
Coverage on the play by Central Squares, number 7, Jack Scardino. And be third down and long.
Clifford threw that one into double coverage on that one. 4:39 here in the first half. Third down and 21 for the Spartans. They're currently on the Central Square 46-yard line. Taylor, the near side wide receiver right now. Clifford, low handoff, McDuffie. Spartans elect to hand this one off. McDuffie's on the sideline again. McDuffie outraces everybody. J-Neal McDuffie passes the 100-yard mark here in the first half on the ground, and he's got all 3 touchdowns on the day for the Spartans, as it's 20-0 ESM. an electric first half for J. Neal McDuffie, as he's currently got 128 yards on 6 touches, and on 3 of those he's found the blue turf.
We got kicker Jude Rutnick lining up for PAT right now.
He's currently 2 of 2 on the day. He was 2 of 3 last week against Henniger. Cook is the holder. Muffs it. Cook has to try to make something out of nothing.
No good. And with 34 seconds left, second quarter, the score now ESM 20 and Central Square 0.
Bobbled snap on special teams. We'll keep this game at 20-0. 34.1 seconds remaining here in the first half. Central Square does get possession to open up the second half of play. As Rudnick will head back out there for the kickoff for the Spartans. Lucas back there is one of the returners for the Redhawks. Four touchdowns on the ground so far this season for J. Neal McDuffie. He leaves the way for rushers for the Spartan offense through a game and a half. Connor Card back there as well for the Redhawks. He had the muff punt. It turned into 7 points for the Spartans. Rudnick's kick. That one will head towards the boundary line, and it will go out of bounds. And the Redhawks with 2 timeouts and 31 seconds on the game clock here in the first half.
Kickoff goes out of bounds.
We'll have some room to possibly go for the end zone here, or just take this to the halftime break. Referee's currently on the field determining the spot on the play. Looks like they'll spot it at the 35-yard line. Ball went out at around the 15-yard line. So Sabatica, empty backfield. Hands it off.
Hands it off and brought down.
Khalil Coleman once again in the backfield for the TFL. And we'll get a timeout on the field as Coach Jeff Ryan will collect his Redhawks. He's got 21 seconds left on the game clock. It'll be second down and long after the Redhawks timeout. We'll be back with you with that second down play here on Spartan Sports Network. Back out of the timeout break here on Spartan Sports Network. 21 seconds left to go here in the first half. Sabatica trying to get some points onto the board before the halftime break. 3 receivers to his right. Cecile to his right, actually to his left. He'll roll left. Sabatica looking for something. He's got a man downfield. It's DiNardo. And DiNardo gets to the midfield line and out of bounds with around 13 seconds to go here on the game clock. It's enough for a Central Square first down.
First down, Central Square.
That's the kind of play Central Squares needs to get this ball down the field in time. They got 13.7 seconds to get it down 50 yards.
Probably the longest play so far for the Red Hawks offense. Sabatica moves left. Looks at DiNardo. DiNardo moved upfield. Originally was going to hit him on the out route. And with 7 seconds to go. A little hot potato between Sabatica and DiNardo. Gets them past the 50-yard line into ESM territory. Ball will be marked down. Apparently, DiNardo did not get out of bounds before he was brought down. So we've got under a second to go. We've got under a second to go before Coach Jeff Ryan can take a timeout. And what turned into possibly 2 more plays has turned into 1 play before the end of the break. To recap this first half, so far, it's currently the J. Neal McDuffie show for the ESM offense. Currently leading the day on the ground with 4 touchdowns. Actually, 3 touchdowns on 6 attempts for 128 yards on the ground. And we're going to go, we'll go 5 wide for Sabatica.
Looks like a second left on the clock.
Lucas, DiNardo, and Card, the 3 leading wide receivers for this Red Hawks offense, are on the near side of the field. Looks like the Spartans will send 4 here. Drop everybody back in the coverage. Flag thrown on the field once again before the play, blowing the play dead.
Offsides penalty called against ESM.
And a potentially costly mistake. Time was put back on the clock. We got 1.2 currently. And it could be a huge potential penalty right there from the Spartans, as that will move the Red Hawks offense up to the 29. They will take a shot at the end zone. 5 wide once again for Sabatica. He looks left, looks right, shoots for the end zone, looking for, picked off by McDuffie, and that will do it. Fittingly enough, J. Neal McDuffie ends this first half after he had a monster performance, scoring all 3 touchdowns for the Spartans. We're going to head to halftime here on Spartan Sports Network. It's currently the Hall of Fame day here at ESM. Your halftime score, ESM 20, Central Square 0.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back for the second half your ESM Spartans.
Out of the halftime break here on Spartan Sports Network, second half of action getting underway here at Spartan Stadium here on Hall of Fame Day. ESM currently leading Central Square 20-0 as Jude Rudnick gets ready to kick off the second half of action. The last time the Spartans got a win over Central Square, you got to go back 3.5 years ago on a day as Rudnick will put that one back, actually keep that one in play, as that one's picked up by Degnan, and he's running up the sideline, and he'll be forced out of bounds near the 25-yard line, where it's marked.
Around the 25-yard line.
Last time the Spartans beat ESM, you got to go back to Friday, September 10th of 2021, on a day where Tyler Bell slinged the rock 47 times for 242 yards and a touchdown, and where 3 touchdowns happened on the ground for the Spartans, with Tyler Bell having 2 of those as well. It was the J. Neal McDuffie show here in the first half at Spartan Stadium. 4 carries, 128 yards, and 3 touchdowns. 6 carries, 128 yards, and 4 touchdowns for the senior. 4-man rush for Spartans. Taylor, the outside linebacker, as we get penalty markers once again, as we get jumping on the trenches. And this one's going to go, we're going to get a false start on the Red Hawks.
Against Central Square. Penalty's going to take the ball to the 20-yard line, 1st and 15.
Sabatica, man in motion, that's DiNardo. Fakes the handoff, Cecile pitches it out to the far sideline. Up the sideline goes Jax DiNardo. He'll be brought down at around the 30-yard line.
Brought down near the 30-yard line. Gain of 10, 2nd down and 5.
2nd and 5 to go for the Red Hawks here. Darnado to the near side. Lucas, the tight end. Cecil in motion. Darnado moves in motion once again. Handoff. As Cecile will get past the line of scrimmage, and he'll be brought down at around the 28-yard line for a gain of 2.
It'll be 3rd down and 3.
On a day last week where Sabatica threw for 102 yards on 20 attempts, as he hands this one off to Cecile, he'll run inside the tackles. He'll get the 1st down and Muller. He'll be brought down, rolled down at the 2-yard line. On a day where Sabatica threw for 102 yards today, he's currently 6-9 for 73 yards so far. Only 1 turnover through the air. It was the interception at the end of the half to J. Neal McDuffie. Man in motion. Darnado. Handoff to Cecil. Once again runs inside the tacklers before he's met by Kamari Jones. Won't be a gain of much, but it'll be marked down.
At the 42-yard line. Tackle made on the play by ESM's Kamari Jones.
So at least a gain of 1 on the play for the Red Hawks. Lucas Donato near side of the field. Card on the far side. Donato in motion once again. Handoff to Cecil, and he's met immediately. Dwelle Taylor and Bradley Hunt get to the backfield right away. That will be a loss of a yard. Ball marked down at the 41. And we'll have 3rd and 10 for the Red Hawks here to open up the second half of action. Foreman comes off the field for Clark for the Red Hawks. Central Square currently looking for their first points of the year. Sabatica, empty backfield. Man in motion, almost brought down. Gets rid of the ball, gets it to Lucas. And Cook there on the tackle.
Lucas spun down at the
Khalil Coleman got in there quick on the QB pressure. And that will do it. That will send the punting unit for Central Square right back out there. As Ryan Fleischman's got his work done. Gotten his share of work in the special teams department so far today. 8:09 here in the third quarter. Last punt for Fleischman was blocked. That one will get to Moore at around near the 30. He muffs it once again, and he'll just fall on it. And he'll be marked down at the 33-yard line.
Phil Moore is able to pick it up at the 33-yard line. ESM will start their first possession of the second half from there, 1st and 10.
Robbie Clifford and the ESM offense starting their first possession of the second half. A late change made in the quarter in terms of snaps, as Dwelle Taylor is the starting back out of the halftime break, but Janiel McDuffie towards the end of the second quarter got majority of the snaps at tailback. Clifford hands it off to Taylor. Miscommunication there. As Taylor was lined up to the left side of Clifford. He'll be marked down at the 42.
It's a gain of 5 on the carry. It'll be 2nd down and 5.
5-yard gain for Taylor there. Janiel McDuffie got most of the snaps at tailback to end off the first half. And that brought in, he currently has 128 yards and 3 touchdowns, doing all the scoring on big plays for the Spartans. 3 wide receivers to the right for Clifford. Taylor gets the handoff once again. Taylor inside the tackles, gets by midfield. He'll be marked down at midfield. And it's enough for an ESM first down.
The gain of 12 yards, 1st down, ESM.
In a day where it might be outshadowed by Janiel McDuffie in his production in the first half, Dwelle Taylor currently on 10 touches, has 56 yards. As he approaches his yardage total from last week against Henniger. Hand off to Taylor once again. He gets at least 7 yards on the carry. He'll be marked down with 6 yards as he's marked down at the 46-yard line in Central Square territory.
It's a gain of 6. It'll be 2nd down and 4.
Moore and Ricabo line up to the far side of the field. Taylor directly behind Clifford for this one. Gillette and McDuffie, the tight ends. McDuffie moves in motions, heads to the far side of the field. Hand off to Taylor once again. He'll get past. Get at least a yard on that one. It'll be 3rd down and 3.
It'll be 3rd down and 3.
5:41 here in the third. Quick quarter to start off this second half, with ESM currently leading by 20. As Clifford gets the play from the huddle. Moore this time, lining up on the near side with McDuffie. Ricabo on the far side. Taylor in the backfield. Clifford hands off to Ricabo is in the backfield. He gets the edge, bounces off a blocker, finds the edge once again, and is brought down at the 25-yard line. As the Spartans are 5 yards away from their first red zone possession of the day.
The gain of 18 yards, tackled on the play by number 4, Cyril Cecil.
And it's an 18-yard rush for Ricabo. Ricabo in the backfield, 2 receivers, and we got motion on the line. Once again, another penalty marker thrown on the field. And we're going to get offsides on Central Square. And it's going to be 1st down and 5 on the 20-yard line as the Spartans went to the red zone for the first time this half. Cook more to the far side of the field. Gillette and McDuffie on the near side. Cook the tailback. McDuffie heads out. Hand off to Ricabo. Ricabo brought down immediately. Stopped initially by Cecile and brought down by Fleischman for the tackle for loss.
Finished up by Ryan Fleischman. Tackled at the 21-yard line, a loss of 1. It'll be 2nd down and 6.
.347 to go here in the 3rd quarter. ESM looking for their first points of the half. Moore, Cook on the near side. Dwelle Taylor back in the backfield for the Spartans. It's a handoff. He'll bounce it back to the near side. On the near side hash. Flag thrown, but Taylor walks into the end zone untouched. But we've got a penalty marker out on the field, and it looks like this one will be coming back. And it's going to be a holding on the Spartans. It's a 10-yard penalty, moving them back to the 31-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 16.
31-yard line, 2nd down and 16.
So far today, the rushing attack doing majority of that, doing 90% of the lifting for the Spartans. Once again, Taylor and Clifford have some confusion on where they're supposed to be on the handoff. Taylor runs in between the tackles. He'll get past the original line of scrimmage. He'll be marked down at the 24-yard line. 3rd down and 9 to go. Up to 223 rushing yards on the day for the Spartans, as Taylor now hits the 70-yard mark today. Cook, Moore, McDuffie all on the near side. Low snap, handoff Taylor. Taylor in between the tackles. He's brought down immediately. Will not be enough for the 1st down.
Wrapped up by Ryan Fleischman.
And Fleischman once again, along with Cecil, in to make the stop.
At the 23, gain of 1, 4th down and 8.
4th and 8. Too close to the end zone for a punt. Not sure what the kicking situation is in terms of yardage for the Spartans, but it looks like Clifford and the offense will stay out there. Clifford dropping back to throw. He's going to watch this one. He's going left for McDuffie and throws that one just a little bit too far. That would have been McDuffie's 4th touchdown of the day, and that's a turnover on downs.
Central Square will take over 1st and 10.
So 1:57 for the Redhawks here in the 3rd quarter as they get their 2nd touch on the offensive side of the ball today. They currently trail by 20. So after the turnover on downs, we've got a new quarterback in for the Red Hawks. That's Luca Pelosi. And we got another flag out on the field, blowing the play dead.
Penalty against Central Square is going to take the ball back to the 18-yard line.
And it's a false start on the Red Hawks. Robotica comes back out onto the field for the Red Hawks after Pelosi was in the shotgun on the penalty. It's going to be 5 wide here for the Red Hawks. First down and 15. Ball on the 18. Currently trailing by 20. Robotica looking back. Moves out of the pocket. And he will get wrapped out of bounds. Jaden Rydell in on the pressure.
Scrambles.
And it's going to be lost.
He's down back inside the 20 at the 17-yard line.
So a loss of a yard for Brody Robotica. Sabatica on the scramble. Cecil back in the backfield for Sabatica. Red Hawks looking for their first points of the season once again, showing some flashes offensively. Sabatica breaks a tackle, makes a man miss. Flag thrown on the field. Moore will wrap him down at around the 25-yard line.
Brought down by Phil Moore, but there's a flag on the play.
And we've currently got a man down on the field for the Spartans. So we'll take an official timeout. And the penalty call is holding. So it'll be another loss at 10 yards. We'll bring the ball to around the 7-yard line inside the 10. And we'll be back with you out of the official timeout break here on Spartan Sports Network.
Holding penalty.
After the holding back out of the break here on Spartan Sports Network, a holding penalty will push Central Square inside the 10-yard line. It'll be a direct snap. This one to Lucas. Lucas takes it immediately. He'll get past the 10-yard line. Raydell near on the stop.
Braxton Lucas, the ball carrier. Out across the 10 to the 12-yard line. A pick up a 4. It'll be third down and long.
On the 4-yard game, brings the ball out to the 12 as we head under a minute here in the third quarter. Third down and 21. Once again, it looks like Lucas will take the direct snap here. Lucas rolling out. He'll toss. That one's caught by DiNardo. And he'll get past the 20-yard line. And it looks like he'll be spotted down
across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
To the 20 at the 21.
It'll be fourth down.
As the game clock is currently faster than the play clock. It looks like that will kind of do it for the third quarter here at Spartan Stadium. It's fourth down and 12, and we'll start with a Ryan Fleischman punt. to open up fourth quarter action. So after 3 quarters of play, ESM currently leads Central Square 20-0 here on Hall of Fame Day. We'll be back with you momentarily here on Spartan Sports Network. Back out of the timeout break here on Spartan Sports Network. Ryan Fleischman lining up his punt. This one will be fielded by Moore at the 50. Moore bouncing this one out to the far side. He's got some space inside the hash. Block from McDuffie. Phil Moore breaks a tackle. He walks into the end zone. And immediately out of the quarter break, Phil Moore finds the end zone for the first time today on a 50-yard punt return. It's now 26-0 ESM here on Hall of Fame Day. Rudnick will come on for the PAT. He's currently 2 of 3 for the day. Last time, Cook bobbled the hold and was immediately brought down before he could get anything going. And we get the PAT is up and good. Penalty marker is going to be out on the field as Central Square didn't have enough guys out as they try to make the substitution late. 27-0 with 11:45 here in the second half. It's been the playmakers today for the Spartans. J-Neil McDuffie with 3 touchdowns on the ground on 128 yards. Phil Moore currently with the 50-yard punt return touchdown on the day. And Central Square is still looking for their first points of the season. Rudnick will head back out to kick off once again today. And in the yards department today, ESM's got 245 yards total. On the ground, they've got 234, and through the air, they've got 11. And it's the opposite story for the Redhawks. They've got a total of 116, where 85 of them came through the air and 31 on the ground. Rudnick gets some air behind that one. Fielded by DiNardo at the 20. He'll try to get inside some blockers. Moves again. Jax DiNardo brings that one out past the 40-yard line. Once again, the special teams for the Redhawks creating big plays.
42-yard line where Central Square will start their first possession of the fourth quarter, 1st and 10.
McHale comes off the field for the Redhawks. Now it goes Dishaw Jr. It looks like Sabatica's day is done for the Redhawks. That's currently Lucas and Cecil in the backfield. And we get motion once again in the trenches. And we're going to get a delay of game on the Red Hawks.
Ball will go back to the 37-yard line, 1st and 15.
Once again, penalty markers galore today. Lucas and Cecil in the backfield. Lucas, he'll try to bounce this one on the outside. Cecil, the blocker ahead. He'll be wrapped down around the 45-yard line. And on the play, Kylan Polcaro.
Inbound, correction. Tackle. Inbound at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 7.
On the gain.
2nd down and 8.
2nd down and 8. Ball on the 44 off the gain of 2nd. On the gain of 7 for Lucas. Man in motion. That's McCall. Lucas rolls to his left. Dumps it off to McCall. Leads that one a little too far.
Braxton Lucas' pass is incomplete. Intended for number 22, Aiden McCall. 3rd down.
And around the section, we've got some final scores today. Carthage improves to 2-0 over a 40-12 win over Henniger. Westmoreland and Oriskey falls to Hannibal as Hannibal gets their first win of the season, 47-20. Cooperstown improves to 2-0 over a 40-7 win over Clinton. With the big game so far today, and we get a timeout on the field by Central Square. The big game today is CBA going against CBA Albany as we get a rematch in the state final on a play where CBA Syracuse went off the Hail Mary. That pass was caught by Darren Williams. And fittingly enough, he caught his first touchdown pass for the Syracuse Orange last night in the win over Colgate. We'll head to a break here on Spartan Sports Network. We'll be back with you momentarily. After the quick break, we're back with you here on Spartan Sports Network. Lucas currently in the backfield all alone. 3 receivers to the right, tight end to the left. That's Dignan on the sweep toss. That's enough for a first down after the penalty yardage on the 3rd down and 8. Moves into ESM territory.
44-yard line. That's a gain of 12 on the play. Good for a Central Square first down.
Lucas. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. It's going to be It's going to be the sweep toss once again on the other side. Has to break 1 tackle. And Jaden Ricabo comes in and puts a stop to that play. Ian Wilson, initially the first ESM defender in the area of action, so it's a loss of 8 for the Red Hawks. That pushes them back into their own territory. Under 10 to go here in the 4th quarter. Lucas and Cecile line up in the backfield. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. ESM brings 4. Lucas brings 1. And Kamari Jones and Laquan Core in on the stop for the Red Hawks.
The ball carrier able to get just shy of midfield to the 49-yard line. Pickup of 2, 3rd and 16.
Sabatica comes back out on the field, first time this possession. Whistle blown. Timeout, Central Square.
Central Square.
Coach Ryan made a late substitution with the play clock winding down. So at the 8:58 mark here at Spartan Stadium, we'll head to a timeout break here on Spartan Sports Network.
Looking for a spot to kick back with friends or grab a bite with the family? Since 2010, Trappers 2 in Manoa has been the place to be. From awesome pizza to pub favorites, there's something for everyone. Got a party or special event? We got you. Inside, outside, or at the brand new sandbar on the patio. Plus, don't miss Thursday trivia, volleyball leagues, and more. We're proud to be called the Cheers of Syracuse. Come hang out at Trappers 2, where good times are always on the menu.
Back out of the break here on Spartan Sports Network. Sabatica lines up with 5 wide, and we get a penalty marker early out on the field.
Inadvertent whistle.
Flag is picked up. Back in action. Sabatica. Move to his left. After looking left. Takes the block. Moves to his left. Moves to his right. Sabatica's got a man downfield. That one is through the fingertips of Mason Clark. That would have been enough for a first down, and he would have been out at around the 30-yard line. Now makes it 4th down and 17 for this Red Hawks offense. Sabatica stays out on the field. Looks like they will not elect to go for a punt here. Moore goes back. As Sabatica goes 5 wide. Moore headed back to the 20. He'll now come up to the 40. Sabatica looks right. He's going to go on the go ball downfield, intended for Pelosi. And Pelosi had that one at his chest, and it went through his arm, so it's a turnover on downs for the Red Hawks. And it's a turnover on downs. And the ESM offense will take over in Central Square territory for their first possession of the 4th quarter. Clifford coming off the sideline with the play. 14 left on the play clock. 8:48 to go here in the 4th quarter. ESM starting this possession in Central Square territory. More to the right. Ball on the ground. Ricabo was to his left. That ball is covered by John Jordan.
Back at the 44-yard line, it's a loss of 7. It'll be 2nd down and 17.
I'll keep the game clock rolling. It's currently 2nd down with 17 off the loss of 7. Clifford with Jordan in the backfield. Ricabo to the left, Moore to the right. Rydell, the tight end. Jordan hands it up on the handoff. He will not be able to get anywhere. The defensive line for the Red Hawks getting right through the offensive line. It'll be another loss for the Spartans, making it 3rd down and 20. Ricabo, Moore to the left with Rydell to the left as well. Hand off to Taylor. Taylor in between the tackles He'll get close to the 50-yard line. He'll be marked down at the 48 in ESM territory. With 7:09, it's currently 4th down and 14. Clifford. 2 tight ends set for the Spartans. Moore, Ricabo, and we're going to get a timeout on the field. Coach Keyser did not like what he saw as the play clock was winding down. So at the 6:31 mark here in the 4th quarter, ESM currently leads Central Square 27-0. We'll be back with you out of the timeout break here on Spartan Sports Network.
This high school gym used to be packed most nights. Not anymore. Do you know why? Because bad behavior by fans, especially adults, has caused a shortage of game officials across the country. You see, without officials, we can't have sports. Don't let this become reality. It's time for a change. Let's bench bad behavior for good.
Fourth down and 14. 2 tight ends set for the Spartans. Ricabo, Moore on the near side. Taylor in the backfield. Hand off to Taylor. Taylor will bounce this one on the near side. He's met immediately by DiNardo. And it'll be a turnover on downs for the Spartans. As Taylor got by midfield, he'll be marked down at the 48-yard line. And that's where the Red Hawks will take over their possession in the 4th. Sabatica out there with Cecil in the backfield. Hard count for the Red Hawks. Does not get the Spartans to jump. Sabatica, handoff, Cecil. Cecil in between the tacklers, but he's met immediately by Jaden Rydell. He'll get at least a gain of 2 on the play, bringing him to midfield, making it 2nd down and 8 for the Red Hawks. And we'll have another penalty marker as we'll get a false start on the Red Hawks as the entire team jumped before the snap.
2nd down and 13.
Sabatica back again with Cecil. He fakes it. He's got DiNardo over in the flats. He connects. Gets back to midfield. He's going to be marked down at around the 49-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Gain of 6 on the play. 3rd down and long for the Red Hawks on the 3rd down and 7 here. Low snap. Sabatica looking to throw. He's got a blocker. Pelosi was the guy downfield he was looking for, but dumps it off to Braxton Lewis. Going to get a gain of 2 on the play. And it will be 4th down and 5 to go for the Red Hawks as they currently trail ESM by 27. 5 wide for Sabatica and the Red Hawks. Whistle out on the field. And we'll have a timeout taken for the Spartans. They've got 1 left today at the 4:56 mark here at Spartan Stadium. We'll be back with you momentarily out of the timeout break here on Spartan Sports Network.
Hey, conductor, how about something new? You played this last year. Come on.
Get your head out of your sacks.
Shh, we're trying to hear.
Well, I'm sick and tired of hearing your kid play the wrong notes. Where's my kid solo?
At least you can see your kid. Why is my kid stuck way in the back?
The conductor only plays his favorites.
I can earn that solo!
Another timeout break here on Spartan Sports Network. ESM currently leading Central Square 27-0 here on Hall of Fame Day. 4th down and 4, ball on the 46-yard line for the Redhawks. Sabatica, empty backfield. 2 receivers to the right, 3 to the left. 5 wide for the Redhawks. 4:56 to go here in the 4th. Sabatica looks right, pumps right. He's going to take it himself. He's got enough for the first down. He'll get out of bounds at the 39-yard line in ESM territory. And we've got a player down for the Spartans. We'll go to an official timeout here on Spartan Sports Network. We'll be back with you momentarily. Break here on Spartan Sports Network. 4:49 to go here in the 4th quarter. ESM currently leading Central Square 27-0. First down and 10 off the Brody Sabatica scramble for a first down on 4th and 4. Ball currently on the 39-yard line. Three to the left, 2 to the right for Sabatica. Man in motion, that's Cecil. It's going to be a handoff to Cecil. Cecil trying to get to the edge inside the hash. He'll go inside the tackles for that one, and he will be marked down at the 37-yard line.
At the 40, correction, the 38-yard line.
Marked down at the 38. Official timeout on the field. We'll be back with you momentarily here on Spartan Sports Network. Back out of the official timeout here on Spartan Sports Network. Brody Sabotica lines up with Cecil in the backfield. The receiver to his left. DiNardo in motion. Hands off. Fakes the handoff to Cecil. Tries to go to the bubble on the outside, and that one's knocked down by Phil Moore.
Down by Phil Moore. Need 3rd down and 9.
Third and 9 after the incompletion for the Red Hawks. Sabotica drops back to the throw. Looks right. He'll go right. Intended for Pelosi. Downfield. Picked off by Cook. He'll drop inside the 5-yard line. And it's another interception for Brody Sabotica on the day. So with 4:21, the Spartans take over in the 4th with a 27 lead.
ESM will take over 1st and 10.
Fourth interception on the year for Sabotica puts ESM inside the 5-yard line. 1st down and 10. As Clifford back there. McDuffie in the backfield right now. More to the left of Clifford. Ricabo to the right. McDuffie having a monster day at tailback so far. Low snap, handoff, McDuffie, ball's popped out and loose, picked up by Central Square. And Central Square gets the first points of the year off of a fumble by Janiel McDuffie, as it's now 27-6 ESM. The trenches for the Red Hawks blowing right by the O-line for the Spartans. And it was helmet to ball, and Janiel McDuffie, there was nothing he could do about that one. Clark, the PAT. The hold for Clark. That one's blocked on the ground. And that one's going to be whistled dead immediately. Eric Robinson is the closest man to the ball on that one. Clark will go out for the 2nd time today on the kickoff. 3:59 to go here in the 4th. Here on Hall of Fame Day at ESM, as multiple championship winning teams were honored today before the game. Late substitution for the kickoff unit for the Red Hawks. They currently trail by 21. Clark. Low liner, but whistles out on the field with Laundry on the field, as we're going to get an offside call. And it's going to be a false start.
Penalty called against Central Square.
Clark will now kick this one. Will kick this one off from the 35-yard line. So Moore and Ricabo with more room Clark. Squib kick picked up by Jude Rudnick in Central Square territory. As Robbie Clifford in the ESM offense with 3:56 to go here in the fourth quarter as they look for their second win of the year. Marked down at the 47. Clifford with Ricabo in the backfield. Two tight ends set for the Spartans that look with Moore and Cook to the far side of the field. Handoff, Ricabo bounces off to the edge on the far side. He makes a man miss, gets by the block provided by Cook. Jaden Ricabo takes that one to the house. 47-yard rushing touchdown for Jaden Ricabo. And the Spartans are pouring it on here at Spartan Stadium. Jude Rudnick. That ball is up, and that ball is good on the chip shot for Jude Rudnick.
Jude Rudnick is good. And with 3 minutes, 46 seconds left in the game, the score now ESM 34 and Central Square 6.
34 points now on the board for the Spartans. Rudnick will kick this one off at his own 40. Schubert back there for the return, along with
Michael Schubert
Braxton Lucas.
and Braxton Lucas back deep to receive.
Rudnick puts that one over to the far sideline. That one's returned by DiNardo. And is swarmed by ESM defenders at around the 30-yard line.
Spun down near the 30-yard line. Ball's going to be spotted on the 30, 1st and 10 Redhawks. Fans, we have found a set of keys. So if you find that your car keys are missing, please report to the ticket booth to claim them.
Sabatica in the backfield along with Dignan. DiNardo in motion, handoff, Dignan. Almost wrapped up off the stiff arm. Cook gets back there.
Tripped up by Caleb Cook at the 36-yard line.
So a gain of 6.
On the play. It'll be 2nd down and 4.
Sabatica fakes the handoff, pitches it over to DiNardo on the near side.
And
that'll be enough for a first down. ESM leading 34-6. Currently, so far through 2 games of action, the Spartans are outscoring their opponents by 64 points. .220 to go here in the fourth. Sabatica, one man in the backfield. DiNardo in motion, one receiver to the right. Handoff. That one's to Gnan. Gets off some blockers. DiNardo's the lead blocker. Ricabo will bounce him out of bounds.
Brandon Digny on the ball carrier for the Red Hawks. He's across midfield into ESM territory.
And that'll be enough to move the chains.
46-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards and another Central Square first down.
Minute 52 to go here in the fourth. ESM leading 34-6. Central Square will fall to 0-2 on the year after loss to Carthage, and today as Sabatica's pass to DiNardo is off target. Central Square will face Henniger on the 20th of September at 12 o'clock. As they look to get the first one of the year, Henniger currently 0-2 as well, so a winner team will get their first one of the year. In that contest, man in motion, DiNardo fakes the handoff. DiNardo goes deep, downfield. Cook, Ricabo in coverage. Intended target was Mason Clark on the go ball. That will fall incomplete, as it's now 3rd down and 10 with a minute 34 here to go in the fourth. ESM will improve to 2-0 on the year. They head to Carthage next Friday night for a 7 o'clock kick against 2-0 Carthage. DiNardo again in motion. Fakes the handoff. DiNardo on the pitch. He's laid out by Phil Moore. Phil Moore read that one all the way, as that's going to be a loss of yardage on the play. Actually, DiNardo will get to the line of scrimmage. And it'll be 4th down and 10 for the Red Hawks with a minute 17 left here in the fourth. Fleischman on the punt for the Red Hawks, as we're now under a minute to go here on Hall of Fame Day at Spartan Stadium. 6 on the play clock, 4, down to 3. And it's going to be a reset of the play clock, actually. Fleischman will drain the clock on this one. 40 on the game clock, 15 on the play clock. Six on the play clock. Fleischman snaps his punt. We'll go to Moore. Moore will fair catch this at the 15-yard line. And a knee will do it here at Spartan Stadium, as the Spartans will improve to 2-0 on the year after a 34-6 win over the Red Hawks. Clifford in the offense once again with a very productive day, with J. Neil McDuffie stealing the show. On 6 attempts, 128 yards, and 3 of them going to the house. And that will do it. ESM improves to 2-0 here on Hall of Fame Day with a 34-6 win over Central Square. For producer Todd Durantini, Colin Powers, and our fabulous crew here at Spartan Sports Network, I am Tanner J saying so long from Spartan Stadium. Your final ESM 34, Central Square 6. So long, everybody.
The boys will be back home in action on Friday, September 26th.